gardening shows because I get to see my old friends, but also give you things that you just can't find anywhere else. And this is one of them. This is the, we're calling this the Queen of Hearts butterfly bush. And of course, we're here with Court Wallin and his niece and nephews. Okay, but as far as the butterfly bush goes, I have memories of growing butterfly bushes that just got out of control.
Yes.
Finally, we cut them all down.
8 to 10 feet tall.
Yeah, exactly. This is the butterfly bush that minds its manners.
It does. It's the perfect butterfly bush for people with small spaces. Small spaces, no problems. You can grow these in containers on your porch, your patio, your deck, wherever you're sitting outside and want to enjoy all those pollinators, all the varieties of butterflies will come to this plant. It's our #1 most popular food source. I don't know any pollinator that doesn't love these, from the hummingbirds to the monarch butterflies. A whole array of butterflies will just be covered.
It's so awesome because you plant this for the beautiful flowers and the fragrance, but then look at what you get to experience, some beautiful nature in small spaces.
Yes, and see, it's like a landing strip for the butterflies, and their small little tongues just fit right inside those little nectaries. That's the word for the flowers, nectaries.
Yeah, and you had mentioned to me that Dan Hughes, who is a host here at QVC, said he was only planning, or actually I think Stephanie had mentioned that, he's only planting pollinators this year.
Yes.
And that makes so much sense, right? If you're gonna plant something beautiful, plant something where you can actually also help all the pollinators, because we need them, frankly.
We do. They pollinate 30% of our food, so they're important.
Yeah.
And I want to show you what you're going to get with this. So first of all, if you are a lover of butterflies, this could be your #1 most favorite plant of all times. It is mine. Yeah. I have them all over our front yard here in Westchester.
That's what's coming?
Yes, look, this is what's coming right out of the box.
Oh, that's big. That's a lot of plants.
Yes, it's a half-gallon pot, all ready to go. Many, 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 you can see all the buds here, many buds. It's not the typical, a little pot, which we've sold for years, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but if you want results, this is what you want. And butterfly bushes love the hot, full sun. They grow actually drought tolerant once they're established, and you do want to pick up Roberta's Bounty Plant Food to get all the flowers that you can possibly get from all your plants, fruits, and vegetables.
I think Devin's here with a design tip.
I'm here with another design tip.
Devin's design tip.
So like you were saying, the butterfly bush, just like the thyme, they love to be grown in that hot, full, sunny conditions. And the thing about the butterfly bush is that it has the most, I don't even know how to express the delight that I get when I smell a butterfly bush flower. It's like honey.
Isn't it? Yes.
It's like the sweetest, best fragrance you've ever smelled in your whole entire life. So to plant something around it, you want to plant something that if you step on it so you can go in and get the whiff, it doesn't matter. So plant the creeping thyme around your butterfly bush.
And that is the scientific explanation.
That is the scientific.
To get the whiff.
Yes, if you want to go get that whiff, your kids are going to want to run up and get that whiff. And if they're going to walk over the trample me thyme, it doesn't matter. They are a match made in heaven.
We actually might have time to bring the trample me thyme back. We're gonna see. If not, you can go on QVC.com and grab that. But this butterfly bush is really, really special. What do you have in your hands?
It's so special. Look, this is a little butterfly guide with all the different varieties, and I love to do a build to, ship to with these plants and send a little guide with this, because if you're like me, my favorite enjoyment in my garden is seeing the butterflies and all the other pollinators dancing and playing around my garden. So if you ask me, what is my garden wearing this summer? Butterflies and butterfly bushes.
Well, and here's what I love about this. If you plant it in the ground, fantastic. But if you do have a smaller space like Devin, in Seattle, who's really doing mostly container gardening, then this is great too, because you said I could put this right on my deck and then bring those pollinators even closer to your house.
Yes, they're winter hardy, down to -30 degrees, below zero, so it's a perennial. They come back every single year. That beautiful red, magenta flower and the fragrance that Devin was describing is just heavenly. Butterflies have a keen sense of smell, And I do too. I love a fragrant garden, and this is what you want. They're not going to grow 8 to 10 feet tall. We've all made that mistake.
Yeah.
Going to the garden center, picking up a plant, the
well,
wrong
they become
one.
so leggy. So I
Yes.
like the fact that this is going to stay nice and compact. So is it, how old is this one here? What are we
This
looking
is its
at?
first season. By the
Okay.
end of its first season, beginning of the second season,
Okay.
and again, they're
There's
only
a lot
going to grow
happening
about
here.
3 feet tall, about 3 feet
Okay.
wide. So pick up several of these. Plant them among your thyme, among your lavenders, your Gerber daisies. This is easy gardening, and you can't grow wrong.
So a lot of people are picking up more than one. We only have 2,200 to go around. That is it. So 2,200 to go around. This is how you really help the butterflies and
It
all the
is, all the
pollinators in small
pollinators.
spaces. And I do love, like when you get this home, even if like this one has some some flowers already going, but you're going to see all these little shoots.
The buds are all green,
Yeah.
but I can't count I can't count them all. There's so many, but it's in a nice, big, sizable pot.
That is a lot of plant.
It's a
so
lot of
Devin
plant,
came
lot
out
of
with the
beauty.
Trample Me Thyme
Okay.
to show us how that would look so pretty with that butterfly bush.